Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Steph from the Hot Moving Podcast, and today we're going to talk about Lizzo. Now, before we get started, please do me a huge favor, like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And so let's get going. Okay, so Lizzo recently posted a reel on her page, dressing up as Chrisean Rock for Halloween. Now, for those who don't know who Chrisean Rock is the on and off girlfriend of rapper Blueface. Now, it's been reported and well documented they've had a very up and down relationship, domestic violence and all types of stuff. There's videos of them fighting and, they're always breaking up, not breaking up. It's just a very volatile type of relationship that they got going on, right? And listen, I know it's Halloween and, it's a time to kind of dress up and be who we want to be and make fun of somebody in a certain way or kind of look like someone regardless of that other person's, who you're representing in Halloween, especially if it's like a known figure. I know right now everybody's, up in arms about everybody dressing up as Jeffrey Dahmer for Halloween. You know what I'm saying? So it depends on like who you dress up as how polarizing that person is and what offense people are going to take to that. And, there's not really, an uproar about this one a little bit as Lizzo dressed up as Chrisean Rock. Now, but I do find it funny or interesting that it's coming from Lizzo, right? Because Lizzo is the one to be quick to show body positivity and, I'm black and I'm proud and, my weight, my body and, I'm saying like the world is going to accept me for me. And she tends to seem to kind of, I really don't look at her as a black musician, right? She's just a pop singer to me. She really doesn't like when it comes to black issues. She really isn't that representative, honestly, unless it's really like self-serving to her. Usually, as it pertains, a lot of times to like her looks, and her weight. But then for her to come out and dress up as Chrisean Rock, a victim of domestic abuse. And I mean, listen, Chrisean Rock has some hand in it too. Like, it's not like Blueface is the only one teeing off on her. I mean, she definitely be dishing it back, but nonetheless, she still is a victim of, domestic abuse and assault, right? And for her to dress up as Chrisean Rock, I think is very insulting. And look, to Chrisean's credit, she commented, I believe, on her Instagram or whatever, and try to play it off and downplay it and act like she didn't take offense to it. But I mean, as a black community, what I'm saying, looking from the outside and looking at this from the outside, it's like, Lizzo, like, what are you doing? Like, this is a young girl. Chrisean's only 22 years old, and here you're a 34-year-old woman dressing up and imitating this young woman who is going through a very, difficult situation with Blueface. I know deep down inside it's really bothering her, and she's a young woman learning, up front what it's like to deal with a rapper and deal with domestic situations up front. You think this is the one person that you don't think you need to make fun of instead of, be a mentor, be a leader. But see, Lizzo doesn't want to be that. She wants her, she's already famous, but she wants her additional 15 seconds of fame and to kind of, for Halloween, represent a young woman who's going through her own trauma, so to say, and, Chrisean, seemed like a tough-minded woman, but I mean, we're all human, and for her to be made to a caricature by Lizzo is really sad and unbecoming for Lizzo, you see. And Lizzo's not gonna get that much backlash, is Lizzo being funny doing her, because Lizzo's a big woman. So if anybody tries to come at Lizzo, what I'm saying, it's a problem, right? Because everybody's gonna always try to equate it to weight. But this is foul on so many levels, for Lizzo to be doing this. And instead of just kind of being a role model, someone who's an elder statesman in terms of compared to Chrisean's age, you're 12 years, her senior, like what's going on, man? Like, and God forbid that someone, in the entertainment industry wanted to dress up as Lizzo, right? What if someone put on a fat suit and wanted to dress up as Lizzo? What if Beyonce, this will never happen, what if Beyonce wanted to, like, I want to look like Lizzo, dress up as a fat suit and be like Lizzo and wearing all kinds of skimpy outfits, right? There'll be a huge problem, right? Oh, you're making fun of her because she's fat, and it's like, well, in this case, why you dressing up as Chrisean and making fun of this young girl? Instead, reach out to her, see how you can be a positive influence for her. But see, we're not going to get that in this community. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not here to be on some black soapbox type of shit, you know, but it's just kind of like, it's a weird double standard. You know, certain black people in the entertainment industry are only going to represent certain things that is self-serving. In this case for Lizzo, it's her weight. So God forbid anybody come at her, right? But nonetheless, it's just tasteless. Just my 2 cents. Anyways, guys, thanks for listening. Please like, subscribe. I'm out.